Hello, it is Sharon LeCain with Avery Hess Realtors, and thank you for coming back to visit me here. We are talking to first-time home buyers, and like I always like to say, all home buyers. Maybe you have not been through the process in a while, so it is great to get refreshed on all of this information. So we have been reviewing this little handy dandy map. If you would like a copy of this, send me an email or drop me a message below with your email address and I will get this to you. But I think this is just a great little tool that takes you around the block, if you will, on the different steps that happen while you're buying your home. So we are getting very close to the closing table, and that's always an exciting time. Last week we talked about the other inspections, anything that you might need to do outside of the traditional home inspection. So while you have been doing inspections, negotiating repairs, and all of those things, the things that have been going on behind the scenes are work by the title company and work by your lender. So hopefully during this time, you've been keeping in touch with your lender, providing all documentation that they need in order to process your loan. You've been doing things maybe like getting insurance set up because you need that set up in order to get your loan. The title company has been working behind the scenes, doing all of the title research, making sure they have a clean title that the seller can sell to you. So if anything comes up during this time, the title company is going to let you know. And I personally haven't seen too many things. I did one time have to have a different title company insure the loan, so we had to switch title companies in the process because of a glitch that came up on the title. And since the other title company had previously had their insurer insure the title, we went back to them because the title company we were working with, due to the glitch in the title, could not insure. So, there may be some things that come up. Some things that are found are mechanics liens on the house that maybe the seller didn't even know existed. Maybe they did, but most of the time they didn't even know they were there. So then there's a period of time where the seller can rectify any of those issues so that everybody can move forward. So all that's been happening behind the scenes. If you ordered a survey, that's been happening behind the scenes. We didn't go to the survey appointment, didn't even know when they went out, but they've been there, they've done the survey, it's been turned into the title company, so you will get that. So as we wrap up and get ready to head to the closing table, you want to make sure that you are doing things now like getting prepared to set up your utilities. So if you're on well and septic, you don't need to set up any companies for those. Although if you are on an alternative septic system, you may need to set up a yearly maintenance contract. If you're on traditional septic, conventional septic, then you don't have to worry about that. Make sure that you are getting everything squared away for electric. If you're on public water, you need to take care of that. Trash, unless it's being taken care of by the HOA, you probably need to go ahead and set up a trash service company. Anything you might need for telephone, internet, the power company, all of those things. So these are the little details you can now work on until we get to the closing table. Now, about 3 to 4 days before closing, you will get what we call a closing disclosure. So that'll be provided to you. We can review that with you. It'll go line by line and show you all of the charges for the transaction. So it will show HOA fees that you're paying. It will show the insurance amount that you're paying up front. It will show the sales price. If the seller is giving you closing cost assistance, it will have that on there. My pest inspections are always charged on the closing disclosure, so that will be on there. Everything, taxes. The buyer is paying taxes for this portion of the year, and the seller is paying taxes for the portion of the year that they own the property. So all of those little items are on this closing disclosure. We will review that, make sure that everything is accurate. If we have any discrepancies at all, I go back to the title company, let them know there's a discrepancy, we'll get it all figured out. So when we get to the closing table, all we're doing is reviewing all of the paperwork and getting signed. As a buyer, I would expect about an hour for this closing appointment, so be prepared for that. If you owe money at the closing table, be sure that you have arranged with your title company how that is to be handled. Some cases it may be wired, some cases it may just be bringing a check, personal check to the closing table. I'm working with some young buyers that don't even have checking accounts, so maybe you need to know in advance exactly what that dollar figure is, which you should have on the closing disclosure, and you can get a certified check from the bank and bring that with you as well. So I hope that you are ready for closing. Now, this is a very quick video, not lengthy like the videos in the past, because everything's almost done. We're almost there. So congratulations on getting this far. And next week, I will give a little rundown on actually sitting at the closing table. Sometimes the lenders come, sometimes they don't. So it just depends on what's going on with everybody's schedule. But it's a very exciting time, and we are excited for you and so happy that we've come this far and you are ready to be homeowners and we can turn those keys over to you. If you have any questions, drop them below. Send me an email. That's perfectly fine. I will answer all of your emails and we'll go from there. If any questions come up that I can address in the future, drop those in and I will make sure to address those next time around. You all have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you can get updates. I will be doing some other video series here after this first time homebuyer series is complete, and you may want to come back and join in on those. Share this with your friends, comment below, and as usual, my information is scrolling here, so you have all of my contact information. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.